Hey everyone, today we're going to talk all about the NCL Joy. We're going to do a full ship overview right after this. Hey everyone, John here from Bite Size Cruises. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking all about the NCL Joy. We did a little unveiling of the dry dock things that are coming up in the beginning of the year the other day. So if you want to check that video out, it's on our channel talking about the upgrades in 2024. But today we're going to talk about what the ship is right now. We are going on this ship in a week or so. So we wanted to do a full overview of the ship for everybody. So if you're not familiar with the NCL Joy, it is one of the NCL Breakaway Plus class ships. Tomorrow we're going to do a video of all the differences between the Breakaway Plus class ships. So the NCL Joy was built in 2017. It was originally built for the Asian markets. They had some geopolitical difficulties, and they decided to pull it after it had debuted over there and bring it back to the US. But they had to redo a lot of the ship to do that. When you build a ship for different markets, they have different priorities. So in particular, in the Asian market, the casino is much bigger. The shops, there's much more shopping on board, and the specialty dining is a little bit less and more Asian themed. So they brought it back. They ripped out a bunch of things. They put in the observation lounge, which is awesome, which we'll talk about in a little bit. They put in they took out a lot of cabins actually, which they're going to add back in now in that dry dock. And then they did a bunch of fun things with specialty dining and got rid of some of the shopping. So let's talk about it. The NCL Joy is 167,000 gross tons. It has a guest capacity of 3,852. It is 1,094 feet long. It has 1,821 crew, which is a great number of crew to guests ratio. Again, we said it was built in 2017. It was refurbed in 2020, which is really interesting. They did some refurbs during the pandemic, and then it is going into dry dock in January of 2024, as we spoke about. If you didn't watch that video, during that dry dock, they are going to rip out the Galaxy Pavilion and put in the largest thermal suite in their fleet. They're going to get rid of the laser tag, and they're going to add to the Vibe Beach Club. They're going to add some spa balcony suites, more balcony suites where the observation lounge is, and they are going to not get rid of the observation lounge, to be clear. And they're going to make the presidential suite, or the owner suite, sorry, a 3-bedroom suite. So let's talk about the different types of rooms. There are 6 different categories of cabins or category types. We have inside, there are no studio cabins. Again, this was built for the Asian market. Not a lot of solo travelers over there, I'm guessing. So there were no studio cabins. There's no studio lounge on this ship. So inside, ocean view, balcony, club balcony, which gives you some perks, the suites, and then the haven. So there are regular suites and then haven suites. The haven, of course, is the ship within a ship concept. We have access to the haven lounge, to the haven restaurant, and the Horizon Lounge. So all good things there. Let's talk about the dining on the ship. You do have a decent amount of complimentary restaurants or places to eat, which I love. You have Taste and Savor, which are your basically your restaurants, your main dining rooms. They're right across from each other on deck 6. You have the Local, which is what used to be Oceans, which is basically a 24-hour pub and bar food, pretty much 24 hours. They do close a little bit to shake things up and clean a little bit, but otherwise open 24 hours a day. You can get chicken wings, sliders, salads, pretzel bites, the whole 9 yards, anything you would normally find in a bar. And it does look down on the atrium where a lot of the games are and things like that. So that is a fun place to grab something to eat. It's also the go-to spot late night for dining. The Manhattan Room, which is an upscale kind of main dining room, which I love. It's very big. There's some jazz music and some dancing in there. It's a nice little twist on main dining rooms. And then, of course, the Garden Cafe, which is the buffet on board the ship. There is a ton of specialty dining as normal for Norwegian. So they have Q Texas Smokehouse, which is pretty obvious what that is. There is a Starbucks, which I consider specialty. You should pay for things in there. There is teppanyaki, which is your hibachi grill, which also has sushi. You have Ocean Blue, which is the seafood restaurant, Cagney's, which is their signature steakhouse, Le Bistro for your fine French dining, La Cucina for Italian, Food Republic, which is like a California Asian twist. They do have sushi in there as well. They have a bunch of really cool things in Food Republic. It is a la carte though. District Brew House, which is their own beer that they brew on board, NCL Joy, and American Diner, which is their alternative to Johnny Rockets, which I will argue is a little bit better and more upscale. There's also the Haven Restaurant and Lounge, which obviously only Haven guests have access to. Now, let's talk about some other cool things on the ship. Norwegian, of course, has on all Breakaway and Breakaway Plus class ships, has the waterfront. Even on Prima class ships, which is on deck 8, where you can pretty much walk around 90% of the ship on the outside, and like a nice boardwalk. It really reminds me of like a New Jersey shore boardwalk out there. You can eat at some of the restaurants out there. They have ice cream or gelato out there. It's really nice. It's a great place to hang out during the day or night. It's a nice alternative to being up on the busy pool deck. You have the observation lounge with Starbucks on deck 15, which I love. The observation lounge on Bliss I would think it's my favorite venue on any cruise ship. Spectacular. The Galaxy Pavilion, which of course we told you will be going away in January, but that is an adult, arcade, VR arcade that obviously doesn't do as well as they thought it would. You have the Spice H2O, which is on deck 17 aft, which is an adults only outdoor spot in the evenings. There's a giant hot tub out there, and just a lot of space where they do a lot of the nighttime dance parties and the glow party and things like that. You have the Vibe Beach Club on 19, which I am not a fan of, but the more people I talk to, the more people like it. Everyone I talked to in the past few days loves Vibe Beach Club. I don't get it. It's just an upscale, adults only outdoor pool deck with chairs, cushions, and a bar. Everybody seems to love it. That's awesome. I am not huge on laying out in the sun all day, so that's probably why I don't get it. Laser deck up on deck 20. Again, that's going away in January. So if you want to play laser tag, call us. We'll book your cruise before January. Of course, the water slides. They have great water slides, the one that goes out off the ship. And then the Joy Racetrack, Joy Speedway up on deck 18 as well, which is really cool. The 2-story deck. Also, things that are going away. Footloose is going away in October, sadly. So we're going to be one of the last people to see that show. Elements is the other show on board. I don't know if they're replacing Footloose or just sticking with Elements and then standard shows. I know it's expensive to do Broadway shows. You do have the Cavern Club, which is the Liverpool club where the Beatles came up in. So they do shows in there every night. That place is small and gets packed. I'm surprised they haven't made this bigger on any of the ships. Even on Prima and Viva, it's about the same size. It is tiny. You wait out in front and you never get in. And if you do get in, you're standing and it's super crowded. I don't get it. Should be bigger, but whatever. And then you have the Social Comedy Club, which is down there on deck 6, where Dueling Pianos is on some of the other ships, which is not on this ship. So that is a quick, informative rundown of NCL Joy, which we will be on and doing vlogs in just a week or so. And then tomorrow I'm going to be doing a video on all the differences between the Breakaway Plus class ships, which is Encore, Bliss, Joy. Oh boy, do I forget something? Encore, Bliss, Joy. Who knows? Whatever. Not going to waste your time. I'll figure it out before tomorrow. So hope everybody has a great day. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. We would love for you to subscribe to our channel. We're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers, which is really great. So thank you so much. And we'll talk to everybody tomorrow. Have a great night.